We just spoke with Mayo. He said he didn't need to say anything to the riders. They know what to do, but I'm sure you guys in Jorge's camp must be thinking, get to the start and run away.
Well, it's easy to say, but first, of course, the start is very important. But the only thing I can say that the bike is ready, and also Jorge is ready for it. So it's all up to him, and let's see, what this sport is all about, and it's just go.
Right, thank you very much for that, Wilco.
Yeah, go. Plenty of Formula 1 riders here for Mark Webber. There's Carlos Sainz, of course, current Formula 1 driver as well. Here is Bradley Smith. What a season, what a qualifying, and you really can't speak too highly what he's done this year, can you?
No, absolutely. If Bradley Smith finishes this race inside the top 15, he'll be only the 4th rider in MotoGP history to score points in all 18 races. That emphasises just what a strong season Bradley Smith has had. 125cc winner here 5 years ago in 2010, runner-up also in 2009. He's had 23 successive top 15 finishes. Brilliant from Smith.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually just down here with Bradley Smith. Bradley, obviously a massive occasion from a championship point of view, but you are very much part of this race. You've got the inside line. What's it going to be like going into that first corner?
As you know, Dylan, it's a long way from the start to the first corner. We know Danny's a good starter, so I plan to obviously try and to him as possible. Turn 1, turn 2 is obviously places we need to be careful of, but from there just put my head down as much as possible, and we'll see what happens. The satellite bikes all seem to have very similar lap times, so it's going to be key these first 5 laps. And then we've got another 25 laps ahead of that one, so this is going to be a long one, but I'm confident right package to get the job done today.
Some of the riders have spoken about temperature worries, maybe with the front, maybe even with the rear. Are you expecting any of that to come up?
Well, that sounds good to me, because I have no issues.
Excellent, thanks for that, Bradley.
Yeah, I think it's the Hondas that got the issues. And just quickly to you, Dylan, we were talking, it was a bit cooler this morning, but I think it's pretty warm now this afternoon, isn't it?
No, it is pretty warm. We say my body temperature comparison from yesterday, it doesn't feel quite as baking hot, but that could also be because we just have a little bit of a breeze. If you remember, there was no wind whatsoever yesterday, so I'd imagine there's not going to be a big change. I spoke with Bridgestone. I said, look, it feels a touch cooler. Do you think this might play into the Honda's advantage a bit more? And they said, no, realistically, there's not going to be much of a difference.
It's Andrea Dovizioso, that one podium finish in MotoGP. 4th here last year, 7th in the World Championship, but he's 18 points behind Bradley Smith in that battle for 6th place.
Gue punya nyali untuk terus maju, penuh kendali. Ini yang melengkapi jiwa gue. Gue punya kekuatan untuk taklukkan tantangan. All new CB150R Street Fire, performa sang penakluk.
He is known that regardless of what happened, he's going to be starting from the back row. Problems here are we got for Cal Crutchlow? Or is that just a spare bike? Dylan might be able to give us some information on Cal Crutchlow.
I shall give you some information very shortly. I first want to bring you down to the grid with someone who unfortunately it's his last race in MotoGP. He will be sorely missed, Nicky Hayden. Nicky, what are the feelings like right now?
Well, it's just business as usual, really. I mean, yeah, maybe a part of me thinks about what's happening at the end of my...
9 years ago, 216 Grand Prix appearances, 3 wins, and 28 podium finishes. Danilo Petrucci's come back into a bit of form, hasn't he, towards the end of the season?
Sorry guys, a quick word on Cal Crutchlow. So what I've been told is he is having issues with the bike and will have to start from pit lane. I'm just about to run in there now, see what the actual issue was.
Many thanks, Dylan. Great to get Nicky Hayden on his last Grand Prix appearance. That is cruel luck though for Cal Crutchlow.
Yeah, we talked about Nicky Hayden, of course, end of an era for his great career. And let's not forget, it's the end of an era for Bridgestone. It's their final MotoGP race here this weekend. They've been the exclusive tyre supplier since 2009.
Yep, sadly missed, and not only doing a great job with the tyres, but a great job in keeping the media and everybody informed of exactly what is going on. They've done an absolutely superb job, Bridgestone. And talk about help us, boy have they helped us.
Yeah, straight shootout then on the front row of the grid in terms of tyre choice. soft front and medium rear for Lorenzo Marquez and Pedrosa.
5 minutes to go. And previously, oh, what a season we've had.
Marquez has crashed out on Rossi. Oh, Rossi just holds back. Rossi's through the gravel. Rossi's going to win.
Victory number 5 of the season. Lorenzo wins here in Motorland. Look at Lorenzo.
Valentino Rossi makes it stick. Oh, Andrea Iannone, unbelievable from the Italian. And Marquez goes for the victory. What a last lap.
What a race.
Lorenzo makes his move up the inside the first corner. Marquez says take it straight back at turn number 10. Bugs Rossi on the outside. Rossi looks really good.
Oh, that's good.
Rossi
is crushed. Danny Pedrosa, master class. Can any more happen? Yes, it can, I promise you.
Yeah.
This is not over yet. I have that feeling. There he is, at the back of the grid. Valentino Rossi, sorry. Let's speak to Dylan.
Well, guys, Rossi actually isn't going to be last on the grid. It is going to be Cal Crutchlow. So, you know, essentially he can go out, but then he has to line up right at the back.
Yeah, that was interesting there. Great information from Dylan, because we just saw Mike Trimby telling Rossi that there will be Cal Crutchlow.